Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Hamza Ahmad. I am from Rega. I read in Buner School and College Rega and class 10. Firstly, I am very thankful to Hamza and Sajjad sir who give me a chance to presenting my topic in front of you people. And I want to become a CSS officer in my future. So today's topic of my presentation is genetically modified organism, GMOs. So firstly, what is GMOs? So what is the abbreviation of GMOs? G for genetically, M for modified, and O for organism. So GMOs mean genetically modified organism. Now the question arises, what is genetically modified organism? How it occurs? So genetically modified organism occur when scientists take gene from DNA of one organism and transfer it to a DNA of another organism. So in this process, genetically modified organisms occur. Now some of terminologies which is related to genetically modified organism. The first one is gene. What is gene? So gene is the basic unit of heredity. Genes are made up of DNA. Each person has 1,000 of genes. What is genetic? Genetic is the study of genes, genetic variation, and heredity in organism. What is genetic variation? The changes that occur from the changes that arise in offspring because of genetically modified organism. Now what is heredity? So heredity is the transfer of character, from parents to offspring. So heredity is the transfer of character. Now some of example of genetically modified organism is, the first one is starlight aviator. Starlight aviator was the first genetically modified organism. Scientists modified the genes of starlight aviator, which has the ability to produce its own light and glow in the dark. Now second one is cat DNA. Scientists also modified cat DNA that has the ability to glow in the dark. So now some of example of genetically modified organisms is dolly sheep, and now the hen we says in daily life, the potatoes, the peach plants, each and everything. Some 70 to 80% of the things is now genetically modified in present days. So some of merits and demerits of genetically modified organism. The first merit of genetically modified organism is that due to genetically modified organism, the production ability of crops increases. Plants has the ability to produce large amount of crops. So the next merits of genetically modified organism is that they have better taste. Genetically modified organism have better taste and good taste than naturally fruits or foods. And the next one is resist against diseases. They have the ability to resist some types of diseases. So due to this, this all is the merits of genetically modified organism. Now the demerits of genetically modified organism. So the first demerits of genetically modified organism is that genetically modified organism have substances who causes liver and kidney diseases, the diseases which involve which is liver and kidney. Now and the next demerits of genetically modified organism is that resist the ability of food to produce vitamin A. So vitamin A is very essential for our body, and due to GMOs the production of vitamin E decreases. Now my opinion about genetically modified organism. So my opinion about genetically modified organisms is that genetically modified organisms are very good for us because in daily life the population increases at this stage, and due to increase in population the need of resources increases, and if the need of resources increases, so large amount of food and resources available for people. So due to genetically modified organism, the production of crops and each and everything increases. So due to this, it is good for us. Now in future it is also good for us, genetically modified organism, and harmful for us. But if we use only those genetically modified organisms which have been checked by food department, so this is not harmful for us at that time. And I am again thankful to Wahab sir and Sajjad sir who give me a chance to presenting my topics. And now if you have any question, then you can ask easily.
What is different between genes and genetics?
So gene is the basic unit of heredity. Gene is made up of DNA, and genetics is the study of genes, genetics and heredity. So heredity is transfer of character from parents to offspring. Genetic variation, changes that occur in offspring through genes. So this is the difference between genes and genetics.
What is heredity?
Heredity is the transfer of character from parents to offspring.
What is genetic variation?
Genetic variation, yes, this is a change that occur from that is different, and the character that is different, and offspring is compared to parent. So this is the difference.
Can you name some modified organisms?
Yes, the starlight aviator was the first cat DNA modified, and the peach, tomato, each and every plant, sometimes 80 to 70% of things that we see are genetically modified.
Okay, thanks.
So any other question?